Well, it looks here like Oklahoma state senator charged in child prostitution case. Would you look at that? Look at this bastard over here engaging in child prostitution. And apparently, or allegedly, whatever, it looks like he's been engaging in this prostitution about 1,000 feet of a church. Look at that. Look at this bastard. Got no shame, some people. Child prostitution charges were filed Thursday against an Oklahoma state senator who police say was found with a teenage boy in a motel room in Oklahoma City suburb of Moore, according to a local prosecutor. So he was transporting a minor. He was charged for engaging in child prostitution, transporting a minor for prostitution, and engaging in prostitution within 1,000 feet of a church. Now, I'm not sure how far 1,000 feet is, but I can tell you it ain't far enough from the good Lord. So, an arrest warrant has been issued. Police in Moore have said that they're still investigating the circumstances surrounding a March 9th incident involving Shorty and a teenager. Guess Shorty here got himself a Shorty. Police did not immediately return a phone call for further comment, but the police released a heavily redacted report that said a juvenile boy was found in a motel room with an adult male on March 9th, and of course they're going to keep the names of those that were in the hotel room and the boy's age to themselves, just to protect their privacy, I'm assuming. Meanwhile, the Oklahoma Senate imposed sanctions Wednesday on Shorty, voting 43-0 for a resolution that accuses him of disorderly behavior. Would you look at that? Among other things, it removed Shorty from membership and leadership of various Senate committees. Well, I would hope so. Bars him from occupying his office and reserved parking spot at the Capitol. Well, would you look at that? Where's Shorty going to put his vehicle? Anyway, blocks his expense allowances and authorship of bills and revokes his right to have an executive assistant. So, Senate officials said Shorty will still receive his $38,400 annual salary as a senator and will be allowed to vote. Where's the justice in this? Where's the justice in this? Can he at least be taxed a little more than the rest of us? Anyway, Shorty, who was not present in the Senate chamber when the resolution was adopted without opposition, was also not in his Capitol office on Wednesday and has not responded to requests for comments. Well, I wonder where Shorty is. Maybe he's out there looking for parking somewhere, or maybe he's looking for another teenage boy. Who knows? Can't trust these shifty pedophiles. Can't trust them for nothing. Look at that bastard. Just to remind you, look at that. Look at that sack of filth over there. Well, not to bore you all, but the Oklahoma Senate has full faith that the judicial system will play out appropriately and bring this matter to a lawful conclusion. Well, I should sure hope so. This resolution reserves the right of the Oklahoma State Senate to pursue further action if more facts come to light. Well, what more facts you need? What could they possibly have been doing up in a motel room altogether? What more facts you need? I think we got all the information we need. I could tell you they weren't baking cookies. It looks like he's had his fill of cookies before anybody ever came around. So, no person, particularly a child, should be subjected to sex crimes, and they go into all of that. Well, he was part of the Republican Party, and Shorty was the state chair of President Trump's campaign during the primary election. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? So it just goes to show you there's pedophiles on all ends of the spectrum. Doesn't matter if you're a Democrat and into that Pizzagate stuff that I can hardly wrap my head around, to be honest with you. It doesn't matter if you're a Republican either. You can't trust nothing. Pedophiles come in all shapes and sizes, so trust no one, and that's the moral of the story here. Over and out.